I am back out here again at Trackhouse Motorflats. Today I am going to be driving my go-kart, which they are currently getting ready. I've already gone out 2 times and we're just working on getting the tires heated up, just trying to get some techniques, as they like to call it. So in a few minutes there's going to be another driver coming and I'm going to follow and lead and try to make my lines even better. So I've already been picking up some seconds, and actually right now the track is a little bit dirty, so they're having us go through the shorter course instead of the regular size. So that's a little bit different, but I'm picking up pretty quickly and we are going to be here till 1 o'clock, so it's quite a few hours. We're going to try to get some more improvement, pick up some more lap times, and work on my techniques. I have made it to Millbridge Speedway. Tonight is going to be my second race here. It's their Saturday series. So I'm currently walking to the pit and cover racing trailer. I am going to go up, look at the track, get ready, and we're going to be on track pretty soon. It says hot laps start at 5:30. Not sure if we're going straight to qualifying or hot laps, but I guess I'll find out whenever I roll up to the staging. But we're going to go out. Hopefully I finish the night right, not like the last time, and we're going to make the best of it. But I was still pretty slow. I was running it wide open, right through the middle. I was pretty smooth, but I was kind of pinching the car down, especially on the first lap. Like I was pinching it down so hard, and then it wouldn't drive off the corner. So I think that's where I lost a little bit of time. And then I ran a 10:03 with like a 6, I think. So I'm not horrible, but there is cars running like 980s. So I do need to pit that up a little bit. But the good news is I am starting first in my heat race. So the 4th heat race, I'm starting first. which means if I win the heat race, I will start 4th in the feature out of 20 cars. So I really need to do good in this heat race. The top 4 go on to the A main, and then you have to go to B main. So I really don't want to end up going to B main, so I'm going to try to do really good in my heat race and try to maintain first, try to hold off second. The main thing that'll make this up is starting the start. So I am lined up against a really good racer. So I just need to have the start and then defend him off, and I should be good. But it will be a little bit before our heat race. I had to think there for a minute. It'll be a little bit before our heat race before we go out. But it should be good. During the back half of qualifying, all the cars that went out last went really slow too, so the track was kind of changing, which I think that had something to do with it. So we're gonna go out, give it our best, see what happens. we just finished up the heat race. I went from 1st to 5th, which wasn't good. My start wasn't bad, but I definitely could have done a little bit better. And then I almost went over a guy's right rear again, coming into 1 and 2, so that wasn't good. But I'm going into the B main. I'm starting 2nd, and the 2nd B main, so I'm gonna go out and see what I can do. Hopefully get into the A main, that's the goal. But right now the car's in one piece, just hoping to keep it that way. but she was yelling at him when he goes 20 minutes, wait for mine, but then
I thought I had a better start in the one when I kind of split up. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're fine.
You were kicking my ass on the restart.
Thank you. I was like, he isn't going, so I might as well go. And I just shifted
I was
forward.
waiting for the line because I was like, everyone's gonna jump. I'm just gonna wait and try, and then you were just there with me. I'm like, shit.
I mean, usually everybody goes right for the lines. I'm like, he isn't going, might as well.
Good job.
Thank you, too. All right, I just finished up my B main. I started in second, took a couple starts to get going, but we got going and I finished second too. I was kind of experimenting with my lines, running some low, running some middle, running some high, trying to catch the first place car. And I knew the first place car was going to be a good one, so I just wanted to stay in the top 3 and then I could feature. So I just decided to run my race. I could look up in the screen that's on the track and see where I was, and whenever I found out I had a pretty good gap between the 3rd place car, I decided to experiment with my lines, try to run some high, and it turns out it wasn't the best, but we're gonna go back out, the A main, I don't know where I'm starting, but we're gonna go out and just try to finish the race. Mike, where am I starting? The time we're there, I was like, I'm gonna try a different line. And I knew I wasn't the best, but I was like, I'm gonna try a different line because I'm not catching him. And he's pulling away, and he wasn't really running the middle, and he was more, not really even high. So I was like, I'll just try to run a little bit higher and see. Then I lost him, so then I just went back to the bottom and catching him again.
It's more important for these like 30 laps, like learn more than it is to try to like. We're not going 22-1, right?
No.
So it's more important to just try and like play with it a little bit, right?
Yeah.
Try and run some bottom, try and get under cars,
yeah, finish the race, but just experiment a little bit.
and then try and play some with the top. Try and get yourself a little bit more comfortable. Right?
Yeah.
Even if you do gotta like middle slide up there, right?
Yeah.
Like obviously the higher you can get, the faster it's gonna be. So
Yeah.
it's pretty top.
Yeah.